This is part 2 of the video. So as I mentioned before, F-Secure Internet Security 2010, it has a much better interface compared to the previous one. Okay, it has a Vista feel to it. Okay, although I'm still using XP here. Okay, so status, okay, it's pretty standard. It tells you what is running and what is not. Okay, deep guard. Okay, this is just it's kind of new naming of the old one. The old one is called system control, which is basically the same thing with deep guard. Okay, the completely new feature in F-Secure Internet Security 2010 is the browsing protection. Okay, on beta it is called Exploit Shield. Okay, it integrates together with your browser, your Internet Explorer, your Mozilla, and try to avoid prevent you from going to unwanted website. Okay, which is pretty cool feature. Okay, so almost everything you want to do with F-Secure can be done on task. Okay, you want to run a full scan, just click scan and click full computer scan. This is pretty foolproof. Okay, checking for updates and open a firewall port can be done on this page. Okay, let's say you have a game, you have to open a port and you use this one. Okay, settings. Okay, you can go to the advanced settings. Allow a program to start. Okay, this is it integrates together with DeepGuard, where this is type of heaps. Okay, which prevent any unwanted software from being started. Okay, statistic, pretty standard. Okay, how many programs being allowed, how many programs being blocked. Okay, how many being scanned and clean files. Okay. I have turned off email filtering because I'm not using Outlook. Okay, let's go to the settings page. Okay, everything looks the same with the previous one. Okay, you might want to turn on scan and remove viruses from web traffic. Okay, so this will intercept anything that you browse on. Okay, it will remove the virus before it arrive on your hard disk. Okay, but if there's a virus in a web page, it is still being caught by real-time scanning. So DeepGuard, by default, the advanced process monitoring is off. Okay, you might want to turn this on. But if there's some report that people who play games like World of Warcraft, anything that prevents cheating, to avoid cheating, it like crash together with advanced process monitoring. So if you're running games, you encounter a problem, you might want to turn this on. Schedule scanning, okay, if you want to run a manual scan based on the time that you want, go here. And manual scanning, it sets what type of scan that you want to use. Okay, so if for thorough scanning, you can use advanced heuristic. Okay, so here's the firewall settings and how to set this. This is pretty much confusing. The firewall port to set the rules and all that. It takes a bit of learning. I might want to create another video for this. Okay, application control. Okay, you can add your games, anything that goes to that tries to connect to the internet will be listed here. Okay, intrusion prevention, IDS feature, dial-up control. This is pretty useless. Most people don't use dial-up nowadays. Okay, browsing protection. Okay, this is what this integrate together with your Internet Explorer browser. Email filtering, which I turn off. Parental control. Okay, if you have a child, you might want to turn this one on. Okay, it uses a new engine for parental control, so it's much better than the previous one. Other settings, automatic updates, connection. If you are using a proxy, you might want to change these settings. Okay, here it lists all the engines that has been installed. Okay, so as you can see here, F-Secure uses multi-engine for protection, subscription, and privacy. Okay, so basically here is how F-Secure look like. Okay, let us test it against viruses on the next video.